Okay. Let's see if we can find. Oh, look, that was quick. Let's see. Oh, look at that. That's shocking how quick that was. Hello, Dee. How are you? I haven't done all my fussy cutting. Hello, Trish. Why, when I start the video, do I start feeling all snuffly and like I've got to, you know, I was fine until I started the video. So I've done some fussy cutting a few days ago. Okay. Okay. And then I feel all nasally when I get on the video. I'm fine until I'm on the video. See, now I feel all congested because I'm on the video. Hello, Janice. Oh, you're sick again. Oh, no, Dee. On a phone, we'll have to change to bigger screen soon. Okay, Joanne. Hopefully it works on the phone. Okay. So, I don't think these words are out. These words are not out. I don't know. They might be. We've been making them. Who knows? Not really up with it. Quentin was talking to the guy that looks after us at our printer, and he was saying that his little girl bought something similar home, a cold, back in March, and his wife was down for 3 weeks. Like, oh, geez. Worst of this is it just flares up everyone's asthma. I don't have asthma. Quentin and the girls do. So we've got all these papers. This is flower power this week. Obviously, we've got this piece of A4 cardstock. So that would be to do our card base with, or something cardy. I've already cut one of these up and one of these. Well, if you've done your fussy cutting, you have. I've still got a little bit to go. So looking at this, I need to sort of think about tonight. So scrapbooking is tonight. I need to do fussy cutting because that's basically what I've got. Hello, Debbie. Hello, Marie. I was feeling better till I started class. Hello, Marge. I think it's the pressure. Maybe it's being under the lights. I don't know. Who knows? What do you think? Do I want to make something different? Let's have a look at what words are in here. Let's do that first. Let's procrastinate. Yep. I've had my IT hat on again today. I've been doing more of that than anything else. I've got a drive that's playing up, a hard drive that's playing up, and it's got a lot of our products on it. So, yeah, Tropical Ambience isn't on it, but Mermaid Wishes is. So I sort of had an inkling something was up, so I started moving. I moved a heap of stuff, but I just can't get Mermaid Wishes or Out and About or Devoted to Denim. So a little bit annoyed. I'll fussy cut those. There's a heap of hearts in this word pack. So I'm thinking could make a different shape card, different size card. And I like this flower. I think there's only one of it. Happy's a cool word, isn't it? Doesn't look too bad over the top, does it? Well, there we go. They put the notification up. Hello, Di. Hello, Yvonne. Hello, Jacqueline. Hello, Robin. If you didn't see on Sunday night, Jill Brain was the winner of our Tropical Ambience retreat spot, as nominated by Michelle. If you missed, oh, did the swatch go in here? Where's the swatch gone? If you missed the new fluoro paints, oops, that's flickered. The new fluoro acrylic paints. I did a swatch of them the other night. My desk is a disaster. So I did that on Saturday night. Just trying to see if I can find the swatch in all my bits and pieces, because I've been creating other stuff. I was creating while Naomi was teaching last night, but that's for other things. So yeah. Think about that. Let me do this. Okay, let's do that. Let's make a cut. I think happy. Messy Bat needs a bit of TLC. And yeah, I don't have any double-sided tape other than big fat tape, so that's going to be funny. Hello, Mary. Hello, Quentin. Hello, Robin. Okay, so I want to make something a bit different. And the front of our card needs to accommodate this. So from our piece of A4 white, let's cut a 6-inch square. Yep. So 6 by 6. Do something about. Let's do something different. So then let's get this Flower Power Paper 1 and let's cut like a 2 3/4 inch by 5 3/4 inch piece. It's all happening this week. Noah has Battle of the Bands on Friday. In Rocky. And Amelia and it's book week this week. And what else is there? Oh, Amelia's got a presentation on Thursday. Assembly. Let's get rid of this for a moment. let's be getting ourselves a piece of this. Let's go right in the middle here. Right, so it's going to be just stopping for a bit, then off for my coffee morning. Have a wonderful day, Lorraine. Enjoy your coffee. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. Watch for Tuesday, but am home today. Oh, that's awesome, Joanne. Paperific Melbourne. Yes, we've got Paperific in Melbourne. Noah's got Battle of the Bands. Amelia's got a book week parade and an assembly presentation. So we're going to cut a piece out of the middle that's like about, it's like a 3-inch by 6-inch piece. It's not very straight. So yeah, the kids got a lot on this week. Noah's got retreat today at school. So they're learning about themselves. And tomorrow they've got Love Bites. So that's a relationships seminar thing. And so this is like a 3 by 6-inch piece we're going to hack out in the middle here. And Love Bites is specifically about learning to say no. So really, really important for young people to learn about good relationships and bad relationships and how to say no. For boys and for girls. Oh yeah, we're going to just straighten this up. And then we're going to cut a 5.5 by 2.5-inch piece. Then we've got this spongy bit here, which I should have straightened up at the start. Let's put it in the other trimmer. I'm going to put a little, we might use this. We're going to have a go at this here. So that was a 2.5 by 5.5. So let's straighten this bit up. Maybe not. So yeah, the kid's got a lot on. I don't think that's gonna work. Need something there. I think that's just adding more colour. Let's keep with the colours we've got. Okay, so let's cut a 2-inch. So So from this paper 1, no, let's cut a 1 3/4 inch. Sorry about that. By 3-inch piece. So 1 3/4 by 3 inch. So 1 3/4 by 3 inches, and let's make that into a flaggy thing. So we're just gonna not fold it. We're just gonna meet the 2 corners here. So the corner's gonna meet, and then we're just gonna snip towards the fold. Oh, it's a bit wide. It's okay. We need something smaller. So from the scrappy bit from that, let's cut that down to like 1 1/4. And by, just leave it as it is, it's 3 inches. And then bring the 2 corners together. So not folding and creasing, we're just bringing the corners together. And then snipping. And then where was our piece? Okay, I better go back. You sound so much better. Thank you, Diane. Been babysitting the grandchildren, now finally have me time. That's awesome, Beryl. But I'm sure babysitting grandchildren would be wonderful. Someone I went to school with the other day became a grandparent. I was a little envious. Her child is born the year after my oldest child, but she was in my grade, but she was a year older because they came from New South Wales and had to go back a grade when they came up. What do we think? Was it a bit much? Is that too much? Nope, it needs it. I think it might need it. I don't know. I'm a little torn now. What do we think? Does that look better? Eat a late breakfast and keep up. Jacqueline. Hello, Diane. What was the purple piece again? Which purple piece? Or the lilac piece? I don't know. But yeah, that is the measurement for the 5 3/4 one. 5 3/4 by 2 3/4 for this foil, this violet foil. I think that's a bit busy. See, I was making a stand-up card and now I'm making a sideways card. There's no rhyme or reason with me today. That looks better. But I think it needs more white. Just needs the tiniest bit of white. What do we think? Yeah, let's do that. So this bit was 1 3/4 wide. So let's cut this to 1 7/8. This scrap of white. So this is left over from the initial thing. By 3 1/8. Right. Then what we're going to do is haven't packed the bags yet. That'll happen tonight. To go away. We'll be right. Considering like 2 of the suitcases are going to be full of stuff, like kits and product, and because the mob might arrived a bit late. I'll put that there. That there. What do I think? If it was straighter. Tomorrow morning is here. Oh, awesome dye. Lilac paper. I think they're 3 by 6. Oh, yes, that's the middle. Yes, we're cutting the middle out. Yes, we cut the middle out of here. A 3 by 6 piece. Sorry, I'm reading the instructions, trying to work out where I'm at. Okay, let's start sticking. So today is a lesson in how to stick a card together when you don't have much stuff. Much in the way of adhesive. I've got to buy tape today. I keep forgetting. So let's fold our card base. If you're doing my class at Melbourne Paperific on Friday morning, I'm going to send out a message about the photos today because it's a scrapbooking class. So we folded that in half. This was a 6 by 6 square of white linen embossed. I'm going to cut the middle out of this piece. Now this piece was 5 3/4 inches by 2 3/4 inches. Could have got our little bannery bits out of that. And this piece was from, so we cut a 3 by 6 out of the middle here. And this piece is 2.5 by 5.5. That bell is Madeline. She's over on the chair. She's on Quentin's chair, which is hers. Yeah, I've only got 48mm tape, and this is how we make a card. We don't have the right materials. Shoop. I will try and remember to buy tape today. So if you've been looking for the new Minte, it's closer to our store than what you think. Take from that as you choose. Yeah. It's closer than what you think. So yeah. Okay. Oh, let's put that there. Let's stick the white flag and the foil, the purple or violet or whatever colour foil you want to call it, together. So a bit of a difficult subject. We won't be getting Scrap Boys, unfortunately. We won't be buying Scrap Boys for the foreseeable future, unfortunately. It just doesn't work in with the way we have to buy it now, doesn't work in with, it's not in the best interests of our business or our customers. Okay? So we won't be buying Scrap Boys for the foreseeable future, at least for the next year. So, and that means we won't be having classes with Scrap Boys for at least the next year. Which is a real shame because we've been with Scrap Boys from the very beginning. I think we were the first store to stock Scrap Boys in Australia. Pretty sure we were the first people to have it in Australia. Which is such a shame. We met Marius in 2018, just before he opened his business, and yeah, it's a real shame because we love Scrap Boys products. We like the guys, but we kind of don't agree with something they've done, and it doesn't fit with our business, how we have to buy it for the moment. So we won't be getting Scrap Boys at least for the next year. Do we raise that up? I think we do. Let's put this one on foam. So they're all stuck together flat. So those three. See the little border? Oh, I should be on YouTube as well. So in saying that, we are definitely looking for other brands. Now, I really want to have brands that no one else has or very few stores have. It's a bit of a problem at the moment. Like once you find a new brand, everyone gets it. So we want to have different stuff. That's why we went with Scrap Boys in the first place, because it was different and no one else had it. So if you come across a brand, you're welcome to, well, you always have been welcome to suggest it. So we are looking for different brands to stock, because Scrap Boys puts a real hole in our store. We devote a lot of space to Scrap Boys in our store, and we devote class time to Scrap Boys. Like we've always devoted a lot of our class time to Scrap Boys. So this is on foam, this piece. And this gap here is about an inch. It's about an inch of the lilac here. Now we're going to find a way to stick this on that it sort of covers the ends. Look, that one there covers the very ends. Look at that. So we need a bit of foam here and to stick that flat there. So what we'll do is we'll put some glue on this flower, and then we'll just sneak a piece of foam in there afterwards. So let's hold it that way and find the glue. I'm wanting the Minte little Christmas papers. Oh, okay, Janice. I don't think I've ordered it yet. There's lots of other Minte that's closer than you think. Lots of Minte. But yeah, I'm just going to make sure that's right. Okay, so glue's going to go here. But yeah, it is really unfortunate, but it is what it is. And we've got to do what's right for our customers and our store, or what we believe is the right thing. I hope we don't lose customers because of it, but it's what it is, and that's just a personal decision of everybody's. Rightio. Oh, I've got a bit of glue smush. Probably put too much glue on there. Just gonna sort of wipe away, like scrape away the glue because it just dries glossy. Because the glue is dimensional magic. So then let's put the happy word up on foam. Maybe I felt okay earlier because I wasn't talking. There we go. What do we think of that? It's a bit weird. I don't know if weird's the right word. It's a bit sort of graphic-y. It's a bit basic. Well, it doesn't look too bad. Right. Oh, what's the time? It's 10 o'clock. Half an hour. Holy dooly. What am I doing? So we've got this bit left over. Where's the ruler? I seem to make a mess. I made a little tiny card, or a little card, and I made a mess. It's like 8 1/4 by 5 3/4. Let's do a 2 3/4 by 5 1/2. So it's 5 1/2 inches by 2 3/4 inches, because that was not quite 5 3/4. I'm just going to get... I'm just going to plug a lead into my pad. Okay. Enjoy your coffee, Lorraine. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, Dee. Sampling some new ranges. Love Desire, and also the modern day English one. Can't think what it's called. Sorry. Oh, that's okay, Yvonne. It's a happy card. Haha, Yvonne. Jacqueline. Yeah, we did slow up a little bit on Stamperia because we just didn't know how we were going to go getting stuff out of Hungary. They sort of made some changes. Not them, the government made some changes. So what sort of word is going to fit on here? Sweet. sweet, a heart and a flower. Maybe 2 flowers. A heart and a sweet. Maybe we'll put 3 sequins. 1, 2, 3. Let's commit to 3 sequins. Let's do lilac glitter. Start. So this will need to be a 2.5 inch square. So 2.5 inches by 2.5 inches. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, so it needs something else in the middle. Do we think this? Maybe we'll, so this was the piece that we cut out of the middle of this foil mat. Prefer to buy Australian made products. Yep. Across in America. Right. Just going to write that down. Okay, Dragon Lady. The other option is we just make more product ourselves, which is a huge investment. Like, don't get me wrong, it's massive, but that's the other option, is that we just replace other brands with our own, more of our own branded product. Okay. So we've got a 1.5 inch by, let's do 2.25 inch. I know this is little. 1.5 by 2.25. So it's 1.5 by 2.25. Let's put it sort of down the bottom there like that. Trying it different this time. Nope. They're very tiny pieces. It's very much that pink, isn't it? Let's do what we did over here and put a little tiny bit of white around the foil and see if that makes a difference. So we need a piece that is, oh look, we've got this tiny little scrap here. Let's use that. So we need a 1 5/8. So that is halfway between 1.5 and 1 3/4 by 2 3/8, which is halfway between 2.5 and 2 1/4, or 2 1/4 and 2 1/2. Let's say it like that. That sounds better. And then let's slip this in here. Let's see if we can get this in here without destroying the whole shebang. Oh, look at that. That made a difference, didn't it? Oh, and that's better with a slightly bigger gap down here. And then do we need the heart? I think we'll make the decision on the heart at the end. So let's just shove that over there at the moment. Let's fold our card base in half, which was 5.5 by 2 3/4. It's like a little gift card. Very cute. I like cute cards. I like little cards. That's dodge. That's really dodge. I wish more Australian brands would make more product and do product in a way that it wasn't just such short supply. We have some really, really, really awesome paper printers and manufacturers in this country. And our paper is Australian paper, printed in Queensland. It's Australian paper. It's, you know, it's not hard to do. Okay, so I think what we'll do is we will put, so we're going to stick the piece of foil to the piece of white, but then I think if we put that up on foam, I think that'll look really cool. Give it a bit of a pop. Oh, thank you, Joanne. It's got to have the time. Tropical Ambience is going to be delivered next Tuesday. We've just had delivery concerns. We don't want it sitting around in Gladstone. We didn't want it sitting in any depots anywhere, potentially getting wet. Yep, you don't want a pallet of paper getting wet, hey? That'd be like beyond devastating, wouldn't it? I couldn't imagine. Oh, and a little bit of a public service announcement here. Just be really, really careful with your solar. So, we were meant to make, so we have a lease. Full disclosure, we have leased our solar to pay for it, and we actually were meant to make our final payment, and it's not much. Like, our solar has saved us a squillion, honestly, on our building. This is on our building. And we were meant to make the final payment in July, and then the other day, on the weekend, they took payment. So it's only a couple of $100, and I said to Quentin, you need to ring about this because this is upsetting. Like, they were meant to finish this, and we own this. And Quentin rang, and the guy goes, no, it's 5 years, and then you still owe money, so you can either make 2 lump sum payments or continue paying the monthly fee. And I'm like, and he sort of made it out to be that we owed thousands of dollars. Like, these 2 lump sum payments were thousands of dollars each. And I started to panic. And then Quentin started to panic. So then Quentin drags out the contract. I don't know. I'm going to leave it there and see if I like it for the moment. And then he finds the number for the company that we got the solar from, not the leasing company, obviously. And they've kind of parted ways since, the 2 companies. And the lady goes, no. So it was actually a call center he'd ended up at. And they're a brokerage that deals with the calls from this, for the lease on this energy stuff. And the lady goes, no, you pay 2 more extra months and you own it. So you pay your 5 years monthly, and then you pay 2 more extra months and you own it. And he's like, so that's only the couple of $100 over the 2 months, and we've already paid one of those. And she goes, yes, in September you pay your last one and you own it. And he's going, well, what's this guy talking about? And she said, well, he actually makes money if he won't tell you what the 2 payments are. He will try and sign you up for 5 more years of those payments, because that's what they do. And they're catching a lot of people, this company, this brokerage company, that do the call center, by doing this. And a lot of people have got caught. So we were really lucky, yesterday. So just be really, really careful if you've got your solar and it's coming up for the end of your contract. And I know a lot of people buy their solar outright, but we're not in that position. But yes, this time in September we will own our solar system. Thank goodness. But you just got to be really careful. There's really dodgy people out there. You need to be really careful. Yes, Dee. You have to be so careful with this whole solar thing. Yes, thank you, Jacqueline. You are wonderful, Jacqueline. What do we think? Do we think the heart or not the heart? I think we need the heart. I think we'll put it on a little bit of foam. So Debbie, I know, Yvonne, and we got our solar through Energy Australia in New South Wales too. So there's something to do with the State Energy Board in New South Wales. We have Ergon up here. And Energex in Southeast Queensland. So Studio 73, Debbie, we have actually got Studio 73, but I do find it's a little bit difficult to sell and teach with because it's quite expensive. A lot of people like the look of it, but then don't buy it or they hoard it. It's really unfortunate. She has had we supported them from day one as well. They have had a couple of ranges where the naming has been a little bit of a copyright issue. There was a Magicy one, and there's another one that we won't get because it's got we don't want to go up against Guns N' Roses. Just saying, you've got to be careful with your naming. So I wanted to call Devoted to Denim True Blue or Material Girl. But I did some research. I do research every time I name a collection. I did some research and realized that Madonna actually and her company actually have control of the title Material Girl, and her lawyers do not hold anything back when they take a company down. And Guns N' Roses have actually their lawyers have actually gone up against a brewery. So there's one collection of Studio 73 we won't buy because it's got the title is owned by Guns N' Roses, so which seems silly, but you've got to be really careful, hey. And I understand them protecting their intellectual property rights. But Studio 73 is nice, and we do get it occasionally. It's just we don't buy a lot because it is quite expensive, and a lot of people just can't afford to scrapbook with it, unfortunately, which is such a shame. It is lovely paper, lovely designs. Joanne does a very good job, and it's Queensland as well. So wrong. They shouldn't be. Yeah, I know. Yep, I know. I just can't understand how they get away with it, Marie. They just, But they had us in a panic. And the guy's going, oh, no, you've got documentation about it and you're meant to have filled it in May and to continue on because that's the only option for you. And unless you've got all the money to pay the 2 lump sum payments. And it's like, holy dooly. And Quentin read the contract and he reread the contract. And mind you, the contract's over 5 years old. And we just couldn't see where this guy was right. And then Quentin rang Energy Australia and they cleared it up for us. There we go. We made 2 cards. What's the other things I've got to talk about? So don't forget, scrapbooking is tonight, not tomorrow night, because we'll be on a plane tomorrow night. This week's mixed media class was last night, so it's pinned in the featured thing in the Facebook group. There's obviously no 1, 2, 3 challenge or mood board challenge in August because comedy of errors. Every time I've gone to do it, something's happened, or haven't had the drive with it on, or so just gonna hold those over till September. And I've been sick, and I had a sick kid for 7 days before I was sick myself. Looking at other brands, Minte is closer than you think. Looking at my list. Oh, and we might do something this weekend for everyone that can't come to Paperific. So I suppose the people that come to Paperific can access it too. But we're going to have, it's not going to be classes. That's one thing our paper manufacturer said. He said he's really concerned because we haven't been popping up in his Facebook feed. He said, you guys haven't been doing classes. And Quentin goes, no, Elisa's been sick. And he goes, that's a real worry when you guys aren't doing classes because everyone looks forward to classes. So, yeah, we're going to do something on the weekend for everyone else. We'll do something. Maybe it'll be a special. We'll do something in the online store for everybody. So keep an eye on that. I don't know what else there is. Ciao Bella has beautiful collections. Actually, we looked at them a while ago, but they weren't looking at doing new stores. Maybe I'll go back down that path again and ask them again. Thank you, Di. Yeah, Marie. And see, some customers, yeah, it's a little too expensive. Thank you, G. Thank you, Robin. Do you know she has? Yes. To check everything for everything. I know, Debbie, you've got to be you've got to check absolutely everything. You've got to be so careful these days. Thank you, Janice and Diane. Thank you, Joanne. Thank you, Jacqueline. Thank you, Marie. Enjoy yourselves. I hope all goes well in Melbourne for you. Yes, well, it's going to be interesting flying to Melbourne. We get in at 11:40 at night. We're actually going down. So we're spending the extra going down the day before because we actually can't get in the morning into Melbourne from central Queensland. There's no flights. We can't actually make the flight, the morning flight to Melbourne from Brisbane, from central Queensland. And then but if we go down the night before, it also means we are paying for an extra night's accommodation, but it does mean that we've got that bit of leeway if our flights are really delayed as well. So originally I was going to go the night before, but then I did double check and see what time I could get there on the Thursday morning, and we just can't get there. What else is there? Yeah, so we're going there. It'll be fun. It'll be interesting. We'll take lots of pictures, share lots of pictures. Be lovely catching up with people face to face. Can't wait to see people face to face. Have a great time. Wear layers because outside is different temp than inside. Oh yeah, and Melbourne Airport is really cold, Debbie. Holy dooly! We've been at Melbourne Airport to catch a flight. We had to be there at 4:00 in the morning and come back to Queensland once before, and it was like, holy, it's cold. Yeah, Good idea to get there earlier. Yeah, some rest from the craziness. Yeah, because we're walking. We're not hiring a car now. We're walking as well. I'm being a little bit of a Scrooge, but yeah. But I bought extra stock with the money, the hire car money. Travelers arrived the day before, so there's no drama. Yeah, that's the way to go, Jacqueline, is to arrive the day before and wear all of our winter woolies with us. We're going to have, yes, all of our winter woolies. We dug them all out. Yeah. Quentin's bomber jacket's out, ready to go. Noah had acquired the bomber jacket and he has had to give it back. So thank you for coming to class. Look at that, an hour, nearly an hour. They're just 2 little cute cards, and that's how easy it is. But you can see that the white, when we added that white there, made it pop. And I love these little words. There's quite a few colors of these little words. I don't know if they're online or if they're just packed in the pallet to sell in Melbourne. I don't think they're online yet, but I think they're in somehow. I don't know. They could be in my to be photo. Oh, I forgot. One last thing. One last quick. The kits are up. So for September. So Tranquility, and the word is Odyssey. And there's 2 flare buttons in each kit for September. So we're doing a bit of a flare button focus. So we've got Odyssey in week 36 with Tranquility. And then our Everydays is the title and the word happy in week 37. And that is Cocoa Vanilla Storyteller. And then week 38 is Getaway. And we've got wide open spaces and a little travel word. And we've got 2 flare buttons there as well. Even the Cocoa Vanilla has 2 flare buttons. There is a piece of Cottage Garden in there. And then week 39 is Wishes and Beauty. And that's the little wishes made bigger. And this beauty is similar but different to the beauty word. And we've got 2 flare buttons. There are 3 sheets to fussy cut for week 39. My sincerest apologies, but I think it's going to look great when we finish the project. Like when we get it done. Yeah. I'm just trying to do different things, fussy cut different pages. And in Getaway, I do actually mean to fussy cut what I've got pictured in the what to fussy cut, because just trying different things, trying to do different stuff with the paper. I don't know what I'm going to create, but I'm trying to give myself something different to start with to create something different. So thank you, Marie. So thank you all for coming along. Take care, stay safe, and we'll see you at 7 o'clock tonight for scrapbooking with Flower Power. See you then. Bye.